Did you pack on weight and it seems coming out of nowhere? There are typically two reasons behind gaining weight: the desire to become invisible or the need to hide and protect yourself. Fat cells act as emotional container, ensuring that your organs are less affected by feeling like sadness or grief. Think of weight as a form of self-protection, like a storage unit preventing illnesses in your liver and other areas. For instance, your body creates more space to protect you when you can't afford to fall sick, protecting organs to take on repressed and buried emotion that you have accumulated. Hello everyone, my name is Sabine. I'm a healer, spiritual guide, and regression therapist. I have profound ability to communicate telepathically with animals, ancestors, celestial beings, and even galactic beings. Research shows that 90% of people who go on diet end up failing. This have a massive impact on their self-esteem. Now, let's see if you can relate to that scenario. About 2 hours after lunch, you crave for some chips, but you know you are not angry. So why do you still want food? Why? You just finished your lunch. Logically, you must be full. Another example, you have been eating healthy all week and you are feeling on the top of your game. You have stick to the plan and you can see result just around the corner. Then you binge. Yes, you throw away a whole week's worth of effort in 1 hour of fog eating. And of course, the self-load begins. You were so good and you threw it all away in 1 minute. This is what self-sabotage look like. And it is also the definition of welcome to hell. Does it sound familiar? Oh yes, it's frustrating and I totally feel your pain. To stop this pattern, you have to stop looking at why you are eating. This requires to dig deeper in your belief, even deeper than what you think. When your inner belief and your external actions don't match, that is when you start self-sabotage. Most of the time, you binge eating because there is a feeling inside you that you don't want to feel. And the worst is most of the time, you even have no idea that it's there. But it's there and it's making you going in automatic pilot and you binge. Let's start with the biggest spiritual root of weight gain. A need for protection. Does that resonate with you? You would agree that those of us walking around with extra weight could be deep down at unconscious level, of course, using our weight as a shield to protect us from emotional pain, as a barrier between us and what we feel is the chaos. And you know, that root cause is really present in almost 90% of my clients that I receive in my practice on a daily basis. Weight often serves as a shield protecting you from having to confront heartbreak or disconnection, among other emotional burdens. And the beauty of fat is that it stores old emotion for you. Yeah. When food is subconsciously protect you from something, you won't give up. It's impossible to stop binge eating when overeating is meeting your needs in some ways, especially if you are unaware of it. Imagine being overweight provides safety and even Every time you try to diet, your subconscious starts to scream, oh, my God, it's not safe, don't do this, no, eat more, don't stop to eat, it's not safe, oh my goodness. Then what you do, you leave the diet and you continue to binge. When you attempt to reduce fat cells, your body reacts and reacts with an act of love, and it won't easily let you do it because you take these fat cells away. How your body will protect you? Come on. And the worst scenario is, on the surface, you think you are just weak. Yes. And you wonder if you will succeed one day. But the truth is that you are simply protecting yourself. And this is why it is very important to discover your unconscious belief. Okay, let's explore now some other spiritual causes of weight gain. The best well-known is trapped emotions. When you don't process or express your feelings, they intensify around and inside. And if you don't give them the attention that they need, you will subconsciously reach for food to numb the tension within. Running away from your feeling is also a well-known one. Many of us are aware that we turn to food for comfort, right? This is where the phrase comfort food comes from. But for those of you that lack emotional awareness, you don't even realize that you are reaching for food because of a feeling. Hey, yes. High sensitivity is another one. Those of you that are highly sensitive are much more inclined to reach for food to buffer the anxiety and tension that you feel more intensely than the average person. Hidden anger. If you don't express your anger, you don't let it out, the only other way that is can go in. When you hold anger in, the only way to keep it is to continuously push it down. Then what you do? You eat, you binge, you push it down. Unable to forgive. When we can't forgive others, we hold on to anger and resentment, and it causes emotional stagnation. All of this is a recipe for weight gain because we are not letting go or releasing. How can we let go when we need protection? If we feel we need protection from those we can't forgive, imagine we continue to binge. Another one, self-rejection. Oh yes, this one is quite heavy. I personally relate it to. I've done it for years. And I used to have what I call a flying head syndrome. Let's say I was not in my body, where I was unhappy with my weight and my body, and I detached completely from it. And I pretended that it's not there. It was a period, of course, I was into an abusive relationship and I didn't have the awareness on how to get out of my own misery. And this self-rejection was an enormous spiritual root gain for me. Yes. Seeking for fulfillment. Yes, that's very common. You know, when we cannot get satisfaction from life, we seek for food. This is why many of us tend to not feel satisfied when we are eating. Hungry for food, you know that. Huh? You are hungry for soul nourishment. Anger at being denied love or nourishment. If you grew up in a house where your parents did not provide the love and nourishment that you needed to thrive, you may subconsciously be holding on to resentment toward this. And it's manifesting as weight gain. We can't release weight when we are busy holding tight to our resentment. You might self-sabotage if you believe that being overweight is protecting you from rejection. Because if someone rejects you, you can just blame it on your weight, not yourself. Same for unwanted advances from opposite sex. Because you don't know how to say no, so your body say for you. And the list goes on and on and on and on and on. The list goes on and on and on. If you have trapped yourself into self-sabotage cycle, you have to become aware of your limiting belief. I really advise you to start to write it down. Take a pen and a paper and start to practice. If you need more advice on to this, please reach out to me. I'm here to help. This system is very good writing because it will make you aware of your own belief, and start journaling, right? Journal will help you. You can ask questions to your fat and having a conversation and start to identify really what is going on, Your fat can be like another entity. It can look like me, for example. Hello, fat. Why are you there? What do you need from me? How can I help you? And the fat would say, hello you, I'm glad you asked because I'm here because blah, 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 blah. Or you called to protect me, or I'm here to make you feeling strong, protected, to make you feel safe, etc., etc., etc. I want you to enter in a dialogue with your fat, and you can ask any question like, how do you serve me? What can I do for you to live? What can I do that you don't need to protect me anymore? How can I set you free? How can I set myself free? Etc., etc. Stress also is another issue. It has a significant impact on your weight because stress destroys your body. Clearly, it's proven scientifically. And when you are stressed, your body releases cortisol. It's an hormone, which can lead to the accumulation of fat, especially around your abdomen. And the reason behind this is quite interesting. Your adrenal glands release excess of stored sugar originating from both liver and muscles into your bloodstream in response to stress. This excess sugar triggers insulin, which convert into fat. Result, an increase of fat storage, mainly in the belly region. Quite simple, right? Now, stress can take many forms. Physical issue like contact with poison, burn, injuries, or any emotional challenges like the loss of a loved one, or conflict with your spouse or employer. It can even be triggered by the lifestyle factor like constipation, poor sleep, hot flashes, exposure to negative news, spending time with negative people. Yeah, you heard me. In addition to that, pain and inflammation in your body can contribute to elevated cortisol level. And here's the bottom line. When cortisol is high due to stress or pain, it can block your weight loss efforts. It's a roadblock that keeps sugar level up and prevent your body from effectively burning fat. Also consider replace evening time with TV. Read a book instead in your bed. Instead of your phone in bed, take a book. Prepare your mind to a very good, restful night sleep. One way to lose weight without slowing your metabolism is to increase your health first. But unfortunately, the way some people define health today is really inaccurate. I can hear often people saying, oh, I'm healthy because all my symptoms are being managed by my prescription drugs. What? Excuse me? So let's define health. Health is a condition of high energy, excellent sleep, great vitality, no craving, excellent digestion, no inflammation, high tolerance for stress, and great memory. Health occurs when all the body's organs and glands are working together like an orchestra. Now, let's explore the root cause and the spiritual aspect on a deeper level. How to reach your natural weight? Good question, huh? Before going any further, you can take a moment to place your hand on your heart. Close your eyes and breathe deep into your belly. Breathe. Celebrate your humanness. We need emotional expression to get buried emotion out. Yes, and we also need emotional tolerance to increase our ability to tolerate the normal heights and lows in life. Life always throws surprises at us, and the bigger your life is, the bigger the emotion you will have to deal with. Feel it to heal it. Moves it to heal it. If you want to take your spiritual journey a step further, sorry, you can move beyond emotional work and dive deep into your self-inquiry, asking yourself what you believe about food, what you believe about your weight, and this will help to discover your subconscious limiting belief that might holding you back. You know, in my practice, I use often an amazing technique that teach your subconscious mind to choose healthy foods and to know exactly when you are full. It's not about restriction or counting calories. It's about finding balance in your life and about enjoying everything. And because it works at the subconscious level, food won't be the greatest importance of your mind. You will naturally begin to live your life in a new way, free from the food that can make you feel like a prisoner in your own body. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe. Let's create a community of shared wisdom and connection. Feel free to comment, like this video and subscribe to my channel. Share this experience with others and feel free to ask questions or share your thoughts and feelings in the comment below. I'm here to serve. One of my principal missions is to change people's consciousness, skyrocket your inner awakening, and raise your vibration. Much love. Bye-bye.